Hello, cats, dogs, and people. I'm Oatmeal Joey Arnold, and Facebook disbanded me for 30 days. Today, 2018, May 20, Sunday. Just a few minutes ago, probably an hour ago, that I found out, logged into Facebook, and it was for a picture I posted. It had a picture of Hitler and a quote from him, something to do with Allah, something to do with doing the work of Allah, the Muslim God. And I wrote a article about it on Steemit, so if you want to know more, you can Google it. You can find it. I'll be having I'll keep a link to the post in my future articles that I write on Steemit. And if you don't know, Steemit is like Facebook. It's a social network, but people are paid money. And it's been around for the past 2 years, since about 2016. It uses a cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency called Steem. And there's over 1 million people on it, or who have been joining, and so it's growing. And I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe I'm a little bit nervous. Maybe we all are in this kind of world that we live in, where terrible things are happening, but it's happening slowly. And Facebook and Twitter and YouTube have been doing this for many years, censoring, deleting. For example, YouTube, for example, deleted one of my YouTube channels called Oatmeal Wall, and it had thousands of my videos that I've been posting for many years, since about 2009, and some of them were home videos that I started making in '96 when I was 11. And they're really good videos, but if you don't already know, that's what they've been doing. You know, where have you been? You've been hiding under a rock. Do you know what's happening? Some people may assume that if you get banned or something, you must be a bad person, because Facebook and the other ones wouldn't ban good people. They ban basically independent people, not only conservative people, but anybody who can think on their own, like Kanye West, and there's Diamond and Silk, and there's Roger Stone, Alex Jones, and there's a lot of different people out there that you may or may not know about that have been attacked and censored and shadow banned and all these sorts of things on these social networks. And on one hand, we run away. We've been doing that. We go to our own place, online and offline, especially online. We go to other places like gab.ai, steemit.com, bitshoot.com, pewtube.com. There used to be a vid.me video website. It died in 2017, but that's okay. There's a lot of competition with these new websites, new blockchain, cryptocurrency websites, and they're taking over the world. Like Steemit, it's spreading all over the world. People are joining, and it's very good. On one hand, you want to run away and go to these places. On the other hand, it's important to fight back and go back to the social ghettos like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Do what you can. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm oatmeal because I eat oatmeal. I like oatmeal. Been eating it since I was a little boy, and so people saw that I was eating it. Like my friend's father would say, "Oatmeal boy," and so I'm Oatmeal Joey Arnold. Oatmeal Joey, a baby kangaroo. But I've never been to Australia or Russia. But Twitter said I'm a Russian agent. It makes me a little disappointed. Here I am in a garage. It's like I'm Doc Brown from Back to the Future, or maybe I'm Marty McFly and just want to go back in time and fix all this. Talk about it sooner. Go back to MySpace. I'm still on MySpace, and it had a lot of customizations, a lot of options, especially in 2007. I was customizing my home page on MySpace. I was still on it, and on Facebook at the same time. Been using the internet a lot since 98. Past 20 years. Now it's 2018. So I've been around, and this world is amazing for so many reasons because of our opportunities. I mean, ever since the invention of the printing press, it's been a lot better the past 500 years, especially from the Western civilization, the Western world. That movement's been spreading around to other countries too, and a lot of people try to go to America because of the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment. Don't forget about the Fourth Amendment. Some people don't really talk about it. They should talk about it, but we can forget about what freedom is. For example, like, there are police, there are agencies in America that will go into your house and take your kids. They're doing that. And you gotta know the law, you gotta know the rules, and you gotta tell them, where's your papers, your documents, your warrant that says that you're allowed to come into my house, come into my home, and take my children, take my kids. But they're doing it. And this is something that you would see in communist countries. It's like they're becoming Hitler when they banned a Hitler photo. So I started this video talking about why I was banned, or what I was banned for, a photo of Adolf Hitler. And you can see it, and you can see my article about it on steemit.com/@JoeyArnoldVN. And my Facebook is facebook.com/JoeyArnoldVN. My YouTube is the same. As always, JoeyArnoldVN. I've had a lot of other usernames over the years, but trying to stick with that, trying to keep it simple. And that's the thing that you can do too, try to keep it one thing when you're branding yourself. And it's good to do that when you're marketing, you're branding, you're talking about yourself or selling something. Why not? I mean, that is capitalism. Not crony capitalism, not state capitalism. I don't really like those things. I'm talking about free market. And there's a difference between the good kind and the bad kind of capitalism. Some people may not like it because they're looking at the bad version of it, which I wouldn't really call capitalism at all. I like the ability to have free market society space, and hate speech is included in that. I'm going to try to upload this video to YouTube, but I will also try to upload it to other places too, maybe DTube, maybe DLive. I was born in '85 in Oregon, grew up in a small city, and was homeschooled. Then I went to high school. I went to 2 Bible colleges. I went to 2 community colleges, and I've been on mission trips and worked at camps as a counselor for 5 years. Was in Vietnam for 5 years teaching English. and now I'm 33, and I've been around, and I feel really old, maybe not as old as Jordan Peterson, who's talking about common sense. I was just watching a video about it with him and this lady, and they were talking about the differences between the two genders, the two sexes, the differences between men and women historically. And it should be common sense that men are men generally, historically, culturally, normally. Men are men, women are women. They don't have to be, and I encourage people to do whatever they want. And you can do that too. Like, if a woman wants to be a man, wants to do what men do, want to try, if they want to try that, they can try. They can do whatever they want. They can compete with the men. And I'm not going to discourage that. And I don't think a lot of people do. Normally, people don't really say to men or women, you can't do this or you can't do that. So, basically, on one hand, you want to encourage people to do whatever they want. Whatever they want. That's classical liberalism. But on the other hand, you do want to let them know a little bit of some history, some statistics, just to, educate them, not to force them or indoctrinate them and to say, you have to do this and this and this or this and that and whatever. It's not about that. It's just to let people know history, to let them know the patterns that men are normally men and women are normally women for thousands and thousands of years in different countries all around the world, in different cultures. Men do this and this and this, and women do this and this and this. It doesn't mean women can never do other things, that women and girls can never do what men do, and that they don't, because they do sometimes, and they can sometimes, or some people can do it all the time, and you can be a man and you can say I'm a woman if you want. You can say you're a car, you can say whatever you want, and that's what free speech is all about. And when I post a photo on Facebook and Facebook says, sorry, this goes against our guidelines, that's an attack on free speech. So anyways, just wanted to post this video just saying how I feel and just saying what I kind of feel like you probably already know, but I'm Oatmeal, so with oatmeal in my bowl is Jesus in your soul, or whatever floats your boat, you know what I mean? I just really wanted to get this out there on this Sunday morning. It's about 10 a.m. PSTLMS. And it's 2018, 5/20. That's May 20. Just for the record, this is the day that I was blocked for the next 30 days on Facebook. And I'm still thinking about what am I going to do, after Facebook unblocks me in about 30 days. On the 20th of June 2018, close to my older sister's birthday on the 24th. And we all got to think about that, because it's important to remember that after they go after me and the other people, then they go after you. And if you know that, let other people know. If you know what I'm talking about, make something and show it to the world. Be funny. Be funny, like, or be creative, be honest, and let people know. Make a meme, make a song, make a gif of my face. You can take my videos and steal them. You can take anything that I write and steal and take and spread it. My links, my videos, my photos, anything you want. Maybe like, I don't really care, but I'm a little bit like Alex Jones in that sense. I want things to be spread, information, ideas, and funny things do spread a lot more. So I'm not really sure if I'm ever funny. What some people do say I'm funny. I don't know about this video, for example, but some of the videos in the past where I'm a little bit crazy, or I'm screaming and yelling at people, or maybe not yelling at people, really, but sometimes I really want to get my point across. When I was in Vietnam, I've had some confrontations, and I probably should talk about that if you want me to talk about it. Because, you know, I've been at this for many years, making videos and all this kind of stuff for like 20 years or so, and so I got a lot of stories to tell, and they're very interesting, and this is how we make the world better, as we stand up and we do this kind of stuff, because life is a beautiful thing. It's very exciting, and it's just gonna blow you away, all the way to the grave. If you're afraid, oh, don't be afraid to let people know what's happening. If you know what's happening, do something. Or do nothing. Just forget about it. I don't know, whatever floats your boat. I can't really make you do anything, but life is a beautiful thing. So don't waste it. You know, don't waste it. Because before you know it, it will be totally gone. Totally gone. Just like boom, it's gone. It's like, what happened to it? So each day you got an opportunity to dance on rainbows. So dance on the rainbows.